Welcome back, friends and fellow meat enthusiasts. Got a couple of beautiful T-bones here. I got an interesting thought process on T-bone. A lot of people look for that big fillet, more like a porterhouse, because they want more of the tenderloin. To me, it's a trade-off, because you get that nice big fillet. This strip loin part is actually further and further from the ribeye, and I believe the intermuscular fat gets better the further back you go on the loin. So personally, I'm willing to trade some tenderloin for some quality strip. What we're going to do today is test two different cooking methods. We're going to go with our tried and true hard sear, indirect heat, get it to a perfect medium rare, versus reverse sear method, where we bring it up to temp slowly, sear at the very end. See if there's a difference, see if one's harder than the other, and we'll let you know the results. A little salt, a little pepper, a little garlic. As always, the grill is good and hot. Minimum 500 degrees for me for a hard sear. I like to let it get even higher. Right on. This steak's about 1 3/4 inches thick. 2 minutes is about right for a hard sear. Flip. I'm going to turn the heat down. Let's get a look. The other side here. Yeah. Got our temperature regulated back down to about 300. So we've already got our hard sear on our traditional sear. So for our reverse sear, we're going to slowly bring this up to temp, searing at the end. The hard seared steak complete. Slow indirect heat cook. So far so good. Coming along. About at that point, I'm going to take this off. Just let it rest a minute. Doesn't need to be a full rest. I'm going to turn my grill back up, and this is where the reverse sear happens. Grill's at about 600. Here's our reverse sear. Flip it to see the other side of this reverse sear. Get it out of here before it's overdone. Well, indicator that this is our traditional sear. Our fillet here. Nice, charred, traditionally seasoned. Very good. Fillet. Same. Delicious. The reverse sear. Fillet. Strip. Moment of truth. What do you think's better? I think I like the traditional way. Not 100% on that. They're very close. Very close. Let's try the fillet. They're both good. But the amount of effort to reverse sear it, to me, to some people that might be easier. I kind of like doing it the traditional way. Maybe it's just because I'm a creature of habit. Either way is definitely acceptable. Yeah, there's not a critical difference. I mean, if there is an edge, I give a slight edge to the tried and true hard sear, locking that flavor in, and then bringing it up to a good medium rare. Whereas this way, doing it backward, it's so close. I really think it's just a personal preference. So we've seen what happens, traditional hard sear versus your reverse sear. Now I wonder what would happen if I, say, covered them in Wagyu beef tallow, put some coffee rub on them, smoked them, and then reverse seared them. Try to shoot for about 110 before we pull them off. We've got some time, so we're going to get out some bone marrow to top it with as well. Preheated at 275, we're going to put these in. We're approaching 90 degrees here. I gotta have a look. Smoky. Using apple wood and whiskey barrel. Smells great. One of our probes is reading 109, the other 113. We're going to go ahead and pull these off. Some smoky goodness right there. Smoked T-bones with the Wagyu beef tallow, coffee rub, the whiskey barrel wood, and the apple wood. Got them up to about 110-ish, maybe a little higher. We're going to throw them on for the reverse sear. Grill over here is now good and hot, over 600 degrees. This won't take long, maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes. So we took our smoked, coffee rubbed, Wagyu tallowed T-bone here. See how it stacks up after being reverse seared. Yeah. Flavor on that coffee rub, the smoke flavor. That's a new level right there. The other two were close. This leaves them in the dust, obviously. A little more effort, a little more time, but that's good. I recommend you try that for sure. Well, we're not out of moves yet. Let's kick it up a notch. Add some bone marrow to that smoked coffee rub T-bone. Wow, it is so rich. It's almost too much. It's like a dessert steak. When you add in that buttery bone marrow with that coffee rub flavor. Smoked flavor in the background. It's amazing. Well guys, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on what we're doing. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks a lot for watching.